All right, now it's time to preview all the fantastically awesome, cool, look at this stuff that's going to come out on Black Friday 2011 in your local independent music store. But first, I want to dedicate this video to the people of Sanford, Maine. And I also dedicate this video to the citizens of Pueblo, Colorado, and the wackos from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and Syracuse, New York, and the citizens of Appleton, Wisconsin, and any other person who lives in a small town or a small city who shops in a locally owned independent music store, whether you call it a record store, CD shop, music store, whatever you want to call us. And I'll tell you why. It's because you folks are the ones who keep the good side of this whole music industry happening. You know, more than the people who live in the cooler city nearby. So Syracuse is more important than Rochester. Sanford's more important than Portland. Appleton versus Madison. And forget Nashville or Austin or any of those hip towns. The truth of the matter is that it's the folks, it's you guys who keep this going, so we dedicate all this awesome stuff. In fact, hundreds of people in the music industry, artists, managers, distributors, people who work in the tape libraries, everybody has come together over the last 4 months to figure out what would please you the most for Black Friday. This Janis Joplin set, it's called the Classic LP Collection, I think is, as you see, it's just a beautiful set. I think it's typical of many of the releases in this year in terms of just the love and respect for the artist and their work, from the sound to the frankly to the packaging. For this, they used the original masters. They even found the original artwork. It's on 180 gram vinyl, pressed at RTI, individually numbered. And I just want to show you just cheap thrills here, because it just looks great. You know, nice gatefold, looks cool, and you know, you've even got the old style Columbia label on here. Really went all out on this. I think it's wonderful. Another example of just doing a great job is Grateful Dead, Europe 72 Volume 2. This adds, I should show it to you. This set adds one track to the CD, which came out earlier this year, and you can see it's 4 records. And this one was cut by Chris Bellman and Bernie Grundman mastering. He also did this Tom Petty live EP, and 7 tracks. And something else cool about it is that it comes with, since this isn't something that's on CD, you get the download code for MP3 or high-resolution FLAC files. So talk about doing it right. There you go. Now, moving into a kind of different zone here is Type O negative, with what I believe to be the heaviest release this time around, and it is the box set. There's 6 albums. I've got 5 in here. I'll show you the 6th, and it's 12 records. And you know, they look great, and clear green vinyl. Ooh, speaking of cool records, probably the coolest thing anybody did, I think, is this Black Keys record. And the reason for this is, although yes, it's cool to see the old Nonesuch label style, but the thing about this is that it's cut backwards, and so it starts at the inside. You put the needle down here, and then it goes to the outside. And there's a BG written in the dead wax there. I don't know if that means Bernie Grundman himself did this. I'll have to get confirmation on that. So there's this great Doors 7-inch box set, 4 7-inches in it, and it opens up like this. And what's cool about it are you've got 3 foreign picture sleeves. And the B-sides on these are not the original B-sides, they're actually alternate versions of the A-sides that have never been released before, so good thing for collectors. There's also this inside the workshop thing. It has studio chatter, and there's a poster of the cover. Now, these almost fit together perfectly because Legacy did a really nice job with this Janis Joplin set and Bob Dylan one. Again, just like the doors, they have 4 7-inches, but the contents are a little different. I'll start with the Dylan here. Can you please crawl out your window? And it's this time these covers actually lift off, and they're hard. They're hard. There's a nice sticker here. It almost looks like it's one of those decals you have to like soak in water to use, and they've recreated, they've copied the old picture sleeves, and this one they've actually used. The one that they used was a radio. It was a promo. So that's cool. The Janis Joplin one looks really nice too. Most of what's on here is actually unreleased, and there's this temporary tattoo. You get postcard of Janis, and don't these look great? Look at that! Isn't that cool? Look at that arrow. Isn't that neat? So listen, if you need more information about any of these pieces, you can find it on the recordstoreday.com website or bullmoose.com, where there's some of the information. I'm trying to keep that really well updated and with a lot of the granular stuff about it. If I can find it, who mastered it or whatever. Now, the other places, if you want to ask a question, try the Record Store Day Facebook page or Bull Moose's Facebook page, and one of us will find the answer for you. Moving on, there are some 10 inches again this year, and the first one I want to show you is this Miles Davis one. That's the Concord now handles all the prestigious stuff, so they're trying to be very faithful to the original issue. You can see they even copy the old Prestige label all over the place, and this barcode, by the way, is on the shrink wrap, so you can take it right off if you don't want to have that on there. And the vinyl itself is actually a transparent dark purple. It's a very beautiful color. The Civil Wars, and I want to thank them personally because they actually sent me this themselves, not having some intern do it. And this is a holiday-themed release, and it's just beautiful. The A-side are two really pretty holiday songs, and B-side is live stuff. Just great. And it's on white vinyl, which is fun. Now here's one that I thought was fantastic. There's a Wilco 10-inch here, and of course Wilco often has something for us for Record Store Day. And sounds great. It's on clear red vinyl. And it was mastered by Bob Ludwig and cut by Chris Bellman. In fact, so many of these pieces were cut by Chris Bellman. I almost wonder if we should start calling it Chris Bellman Day instead of Record Store Day. Now, check this out. The Kings of Leon has something nice for us. It's this giant 7 LP box set. And it is individually numbered and contains their first 3 albums, each of which is a double album, and then you also get a 7th disc, which is a rarities disc of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tracks, so a full album's worth of rarities. These were all cut by Chris Bellman. You can see the little CB in the run out groove, and you get a poster and this nice booklet, which you can see catches the light in a very nice way, and again, well printed. It's actually quite a vibrant book, and there's really cool stuff in here, including a picture of their Bible. Ryan Adams' 7-inch contains demos of 2 tracks from his most recent album, and this was mastered by Bob Ludwig. I don't know who cut it. Now, we have another ridiculously awesome Beatles piece. As you can see, gorgeous red box, nice glossy thing. And I don't know if it's going to show up, but you can see It's actually slightly grainy there. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to have a textured look to it. Want to see what's inside? Or should we move on? Maybe we'll just go to the... No, okay, yeah, sure, okay. Now, first of all... Hey, I'm really sorry to do this, but the video got too long, so I had to chop it in the middle. And I know it's frustrating, but my wife is actually really pissed because I just woke her up. Anyway, I'll put a link on here. You can click right to the other video where you'll see the Beatles. Open all that stuff up. Open up the Pink Floyd. Open up the Syd Barrett. I'll show you the John Lennon. We'll flip through the Beastie Boys book. I'll show you the Dr. Dog, Misfits, a bunch of cool surf stuff, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Pete Townsend. Do it. And anybody remember this band, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Okay, here we go.